face a couple times was amazing.
Yeah, and I like Tom.
I do too. Like, but again, he's been in Hollywood for a billion years.
Oh
like,
yeah,
so like he knows all these people.
He knows everybody.
Yep.
So I think, oh yeah, we are live. Ooh.
Oh, there we are. Like, so weird seeing myself up there. It's so creepy.
So the two of you people in here, you guys can't see this, but we actually have the YouTube video going on, the live video behind the camera on the TV. Which
weird. Very weird.
It is. There's like a delay.
Yes. I don't know what to do with myself.
But anyway, we're back. 5-month hiatus.
Yeah, we're right on time.
Right on time. We're going to talk about Terrificon back from August. No, we're not going to do that.
Now we can bring it up.
We can bring it up because I actually, are you going again?
Yeah, I'll be there again.
My sign up, I don't know about you, but my sign up is in like another week.
I got an email. I haven't actually checked through it yet.
I think it's like the 15th for me, but I don't know if they group us in together.
I'm not sure. I'm going to talk to Mitch about it because there's a couple things I want to talk to him about.
Well, I saw him in New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
And I asked him to be up front. So, which is bullshit because I asked him, I said.
I also asked that too, and I've known the guy for 5 years. So
Yeah. So I talked to him, and we will get started. We'll start talking about everything we're going to go over tonight. Yeah. But first, we'll talk about Terrificon from August. But so I see him at New York. I'm in my booth. I'm in my space, right? So he sees me. He sees the logo. He knows who I am.
Yeah.
He knows
You're pretty recognizable.
Well, yeah, that. But he knows that I've done his show now, I would imagine, a couple times. Mm-hmm. And I asked him, I said, is it possible to get a little closer to the front? Because you remember me last year. I was kind of
you were sort of in the same area, but you were facing a weird direction.
I was facing the back.
Yeah, which is never good because unless you're in one of the rows in the middle that gets the back.
Right, and traffic. I was a little off to the side. I didn't love my location.
It was decent. It wasn't the worst spot.
My last year when I was in line. Which was crazy.
But there was also a lot less stuff in there last year. Like they had a different setup last year because they didn't have that middle artist alley row, which I think was a bad idea.
Hopefully he has a different setup. So anyway, I see Mitch and he's obviously going around the New York Comic Con looking for vendors because he said, "Okay, I've already got you." I said, "Yeah, Mitch, hang on one second," because he knew I was going to say no. I said, "Is it possible to get a new spot? Like, can I get it a little closer?" Because
you just got to hammer it down and message him nonstop.
Probably because Cliff from East Coast Comic Con actually sent out emails. It must have been like August of last year. His show's in May. So he sent emails out in August, right around New York Comic Con time, saying, "Hey, if you want your same booth from last year, we got here. If you want your same booth from last year, pay now and I'll get you in." Like he just went to every. So you can kind of reserve your spot. Yeah, so you get your same spot. So I was like, sweet. I love you weren't at East Coast.
No,
my spot. I mean, if I don't know, you saw my videos.
You were dead on.
As soon as you walked in, right to the right,
you couldn't miss it.
So I said to Mitch, I said, can I get somewhere up close? I wanted to be near Alex, Absolute Comics.
Oh yeah.
So he
said,
"You
guys have like a wrap around here. That'd be cool."
Oh yeah. So he says, "What I do is," and this is bullshit. What I do is, as you pay, So as you pay, I fill you in. So he has the board.
Yeah.
No, that is not what he does because I paid, and my buddy Paul, the other, we pay like day 1, hour 2, and we were in. I would have rather had Paul's spot.
Me last year.
I know
same
that
thing.
was a whole.
I was
different...
buried in a corner, and I had to literally pick my table up and move it. So
yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So that was Terrificon. I actually did.
Side note: there won't be any drawing.
Oh yeah, no drawing tonight.
A little injury action going on. So
no.
Next time I promise we'll do a live drawing and give something away.
We'll give something away. Maybe we'll get some ideas from you guys tonight.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, start posting some ideas for stuff.
Post some ideas for what you want Ryan to draw. Next time we go live. So like what, June?
We'll try to do something at least once every couple of weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
We'll try to do something.
We're on pace for June for the next one, so we'll try to get it in a little sooner.
Play D&D, you can.
Yeah. So, all right. So we leave Terrificon. Did you enjoy Terrificon?
Yeah.
Again, it was in August. We're going to go through 2019 real quick here.
It's always a good show. It's always fun. I love the location because being in a casino is always fun. Oh. Like it's one of the better setups because you can actually enjoy the outside. As opposed to like, okay, show's done. What do you want to do? Get McDonald's, go back to the hotel room.
Right. And I was going to say East Coast Comic Con kind of great show, but it has that vibe where if you're eating during the day, you're eating like hot dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Whereas in Terrificon, you can run to Johnny Rockets or whatever and grab
you get legit, like
somewhat decent food.
I know it sounds stupid, but doing like 100 of these shows, like the food is the biggest thing in some of these shows.
Oh, it keeps you going.
Because like just sitting there eating garbage chicken nuggets and garbage hot dogs with a can of soda is disgusting.
I did it for one weekend at East Coast. I'm like, F this.
For a whole summer one time. By the end of the summer, I was like, I'm going to throw up and die.
It was terrible. So we leave Terrificon. Let's fast forward now to October, which I know you had a busy August.
Yeah, I did so many shows last year. Like in like that 2 month span, I did like every weekend. It was for like probably about 2.5, 3 months.
Yeah,
to the point where I got a little burned out. Like it was a little too much. I got to spread them out a little better next year.
Well,
and pick and choose.
We're going to get into next year. Yeah. So we move on. October, which was New York Comic Con, and for me, I did New York Comic Con for the first time. It was also a missed opportunity for me because, unfortunately, loading and unloading in New York is really difficult. If I had a third person, because my wife stayed with the vehicle, I was running in and out with all the stuff. If I had another person with me, I would have done a nice recording of setting up for New York.
But it's chaos. You have such a limited amount of time. You have like a 30-minute window. They say 30 minutes, but like you can spread it if you need to. But
as long as somebody's at the car, you're
especially when being your first time. It's stressful. It's chaos because you get in there and you're just overwhelmed because it's so damn big.
And it's just it's huge. And where you're loading in compared to where the comic book
shitty location because you're like it's like you feel like you're still on the street almost.
Yeah, and you have the length of the Javits Center to unload.
Yeah,
because I have to go all the way to the other side.
Because you gotta like run, and you're doing like 4 or 5 trips. It's a mess.
And I broke my hand truck. I bent it because I had too much weight on it. I didn't realize till I was leaving.
That sucks.
So long story short, New York Comic Con goes great. Saw a bunch of you guys there, and then I sold everything I had with an hour left of the show. I sold everything.
First Hobgoblin.
So I sold everything. I had no inventory left. Done. So I other than $2 books, I had no inventory left. That was October. November, December, I'm trying to buy up collections again. I did buy one significant collection after New York Comic Con, which it was like 12 long boxes. But the big thing is what I told you, the Walking Dead run.
Yeah.
So a full Walking Dead run starting around issue 3
or so, right?
Yeah. So look, these comments aren't coming up here.
I think they're delayed. I don't know. It's weird.
No, they're not coming up here.
They're not coming up down there?
No. So we'll just watch up there.
Yeah,
so I will go over some of those books that I picked up because again, a full Walking Dead run, you think like, all right, first Michonne, first Governor, but there's a bunch of other, especially with there's some sneaky little
Abraham.
Yep, that's in there. You have Ezekiel, you have Jesus.
Jesus.
So there's a lot, and again, that's Mugen. So that's issue 100. But then and I'll go over it. Oh, there is a delay for StreamYard comments. All right. So and I'll go over some of this stuff when we get to that. So that was it. So that's 2019. Yep. Did you do anything else substantial in 2019? I know you were at New York.
I was at New York. Was only there for that day, and that was way. I was there to meet one of my art guys, pick up a bunch of stuff, get some money. It was I don't know how. I honestly, I'll never do it again on the other side of the table.
That's what I was going to say.
I don't know how people do that show for 4 days and don't lose their goddamn minds.
I'll tell you,
it was a nightmare.
Good for you because I can't do it.
No, like I said, I saw you when they opened the doors. I was talking to you for a little while, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make it over to the block." By the time the doors opened, I fought my way over to the block because I wanted to see there was a bunch of cool like vinyl toys and all the like really cool exclusive things. I couldn't get over there.
That's the left side. When you're
that's the far left side. Like they got the Funko crap set up in the beginning, but then they have like all the cool graffiti style stuff that I love. That stuff.
So if you've never been to New York Comic Con, it's in the Javits Center. It is huge.
It is massive.
It's huge, and if you walk in the front door, everything to the right is comic books, but it's like the far right.
Yeah, far right is comics.
You really walk in, and it's like big vendors, like the Namco, like the big.
They have the
Dragon Ball
publishers in the front there too.
Yeah, right up the middle.
2 rows of publishers, like Penguin, old
IDW is there.
Yep, and then
Marvel, DC, they're all there. But then you have like the big Dragon Ball Z booth.
Yeah, then they got like the Lego and the cars and arcade crap.
Right, and that's all right up the middle. The back right corner and across the back is
like
just
odds and end weird vendors.
Like you can find miscellaneous toys.
Yeah, anything you want.
So back right and then across the back, kind of looping around, is all miscellaneous stuff. The immediate right when you walk in is comic books. Up the middle is publishers and big.
To the left is like the big vendor people.
And then the
big,
left is the big vendor.
Like big vendor, and then Funko. It's a small press.
Oh yeah, they were in the back. Yeah,
center area, and then that's when it turns into the block.
The block, and that's where XM Studios Sideshow is there, but they were in the middle.
Yep.
Again, up that center.
Yeah, that whole center area, and they like I said, I wanted to see that area so bad, But by the time I made the mistake of going to you and then going to see 2 or 3 other buddies that were in that
you were going
room,
on the opposite.
And then by the time I made it around, the place was elbow to elbow, and I was losing my goddamn mind. It was a nightmare. Like it get hit with wings and swords and little kids running around. Yeah, I was losing my mind.
I
don't know how people do it for 4 days. I got friends that do that.
Just walking to the bathroom, and I could lean out my booth, look to the right, and I saw the bathroom.
It still takes you a half hour,
and it was just enough. And every time I left the booth, somebody wanted to buy something with credit cards. My phone is just nonsense.
Yeah, so that was I don't know how people
2019 in a nutshell.
Yeah,
done.
There was other shows. They were good. Some were bad. Well, actually, no. I only had one bad show last year. I had mostly solid shows last year.
Was last year the bad show, but the great lineup? That one, the Philly one.
I didn't do that. That was,
or was that?
That was.
Or was that 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago. That was that one. It's done by Repop also.
Frank Miller was there.
Yeah, Miller was there. He left early. Capullo was there, walking around saying hi to people. Claremont was asleep at his table. Like
that's nice.
Yeah, it was insanity. It was insanity.
This dog is. All right, now
part of the show.
She is. I should just go stop her from barking real quick. She wants to go out, but she doesn't have to go to the bathroom. Nah, we'll leave her.
Hey, don't leave me on camera like that. I'll pee myself.
All right, so there's do you want to look into 2020? Do you want to talk about what you got coming up? You want to do that?
Yeah, we do. I mean, I haven't booked a ton of stuff yet right now. I mean, I got a couple things, but
all right. So for me, I'll talk about my stuff because it's quick. It's quick. Omega Wolf, what's going on? Johnny Rando. I guess we should start talking. Baltimore.
You got that sketch.
Oh,
hands down the most stressful thing I think I've ever had to sketch.
Yeah,
he's had me do so many of these things now. He's killing me.
Talk about that really quick. I'll be right back.
That was a nightmare. You're gonna leave me on camera by myself?
Yeah, talk about the Adam Hughes.
Oh my god!
I know exactly what he's talking about.
No, he gave me. It was Batwoman, right? I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was a Batwoman sketch.
Yeah.
It was Adam Hughes sketch. If you've ever seen Adam Hughes sketch, they're very loose to say the least. And he wanted it colored, and I don't think I've ever stressed that much in my life. It was pretty stressful. Yeah, Gary's coming back. I don't know what we're doing here. We're just sitting here staring. Dead air. Don't mind me. Yeah, just leave me out here looking like an idiot, drinking coffee.
Sorry. Actually, I thought that came out really well.
Dude, that was a nightmare. It was so stressful. Like the other one wasn't bad. I can't remember the other. What was the other artist? He had me do that one, I think it was at that Jersey show.
Wasn't he?
No, it was a female artist. It was a Harley and a Poison Ivy piece. I can't think if he's still in here. Write down who.
Justin.
Type who it was. So I can't remember who the artist was.
It was a huge delight. Oh, Ashley Witter.
Yes, on the Poison Ivy. Yeah. It was. Dude,
he does a lot of.
They were gorgeous. They were amazing pieces. They were fully finished, but like when you've seen Adam Hughes sketches, they're very loose.
They're very you don't have too much to work with.
There's a Sharpie.
He does a circle.
Son of a bitch.
And then he does a little bit of detail with the eyes closed, and then on to the next one.
That was a nightmare. That was a tough one. Next time, give me something finished.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure hers was.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Hers was like dead on. Like it was 90% finished. Yeah.
So all right, let's look into 2020. I know what I'm doing for 2020 pretty much the whole year. So we have Incredicon coming.
Yep.
That's in March. 3 Men in Basement are involved. So Justin's involved. Cool. They're going to have a small booth there. I wasn't able to talk to Otto about what they're doing exactly.
Still gotta get some more artist people in there.
I'm working on it.
I've even sent emails out, and no one. I've talked to 4 guys now. I'm not going to drop any names, but no one wants to commit to anything.
A first-year show
because there's no big draw. There's not like
Joe Sinnott. Well, look,
I love Joe Sinnott to death. Don't get me wrong. I think he's hands down living legend. But because it's a local show like this, everyone's seen him already.
Yeah, because he is very local.
It's not.
But here's the kicker.
It's not that big of a thing.
This is what I'm going to be doing. So we're going to talk about Incredicon is the end of March. I do actually have some information on it right here. So here's the website for Incredicon. So what I'm going to do, because I'm slightly involved in this and I'm trying to get it off the ground and trying to get this going, is tomorrow will be the last day I give my LCS Anthony CGC get in touch with them because he wants to facilitate. Yeah. And he should. He's been with CGC for I don't know how long. Yeah. They're not calling him back. And I know they're busy with McFarlane, but by now,
I would assume
all the McFarlane stuff should be ready to go. It's not signed, but it should be ready to go. So there's no
saw
reason.
He did an update or something because he was sick for like 2 weeks or something like that. And everything got pushed back a while.
So I'm giving Anthony tomorrow. If CGC doesn't contact him, I'm making moves. I have a couple vendors I need to call.
You can't wait on that stuff.
Yeah, right. I have a couple vendors that I have to call, and they have connections to a facilitator. And if we can get a CGC facilitator into this show,
that's big.
Now you have Joe Sinnott there with $10 ticket to get in, and CGC there.
It's a 1 day show.
2 days.
2 days. Okay.
2 day show. Straight, now you're talking. For $10 to get in, and the CGC lines are not going to be that long, and Joe Sinnott's there, so we're talking about, like you said, a living legend.
He still needs.
Oh, I'm working on it. One or two more.
That's what I said. Artwork draws.
So once we can confirm that we have a facilitator there, I'm going to start emailing people. I'm going to start trying to get at least one more big boy.
The 4 or 5 guys that I know that are semi-local to the area that'd be willing to make the trip down for like a comp table or something. They're not willing to take a chance. And it sucks because, like, I think they could do decent. Again, if the numbers show up, that's the problem.
Well, we're going to get tickets to give away.
Okay.
We are going to be able to give tickets away.
I'm hoping, like, the upcoming shows, I hope our guy can go and make some appearances and start getting some people there.
Well, we're going to try. We're going to work on it. Let's see.
Stop watching porn.
Sorry, this is something else. Okay, so... I'm lost. Oh, and Credicon. So if we can get a CGC facilitator, I'm going to be shooting emails to people and there's no confirmation here, guys, but you're talking about Zach Beatty. I'm going to reach out. Steranko's expensive, but he's a possibility.
But again, those guys are local-ish. So again, and they're enough of a draw. They're enough of a name.
Yeah.
That, and they do travel. I mean, I've seen those guys in Virginia. I've seen those guys in other further away shows.
So, we'll see what we can do.
I still think we should try to get like one of the, Mike, the guy's amazing. Michael Dooney. He worked on the Turtles for the longest time. He's the one that did that Raphael sketch for me that showed you. It was that was ridiculous.
Oh, speaking of artists that Chris Tabari.
Yep.
Anthony's reached out. He's probably involved.
Yep. He's actually got big
right. Too. So Chris Tabari is a nice draw, and you'll be there.
He's good friends with Sean Murphy. Just saying.
If we can pull some strings and get that there. I mean, you put Sean Murphy.
I'll message Chris. Be like, hey, what's up, man? What are the chances?
If you get Chris Tabari, Joe Sinnott, we're just throwing names out now.
McFarlane, Jim Lee.
Yeah, McFarlane, Jim Lee come out there with CGC. You never know. Maybe we got a good show. What's up, B. Ginsel? So that's in Credicon. That's in March. More importantly, I shouldn't say more importantly.
Hudson Valley's coming back this year. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm not going. It's Mother's Day weekend.
I get a free table. I'll do it.
But I want to talk about too, and Justin, I hope you're still in here. And I want you to go with me, actually, if you're available. So February, I don't remember, Justin. If you're in the chat, just write it in there. There's a comic swap. I know Jay the Butcher from Instagram. He lives in Brewster. You've done Punisher.
Yep.
He's going with me. There's a comic swap down in Jersey.
Okay.
So you can come. Hey, bring some stuff.
I know. I'm the lucky guy now. Come on now.
I know. You've been doing better than me. We'll get into all that. But
hit the mother load the other day.
I'm going to shoot down for the comic swap. It's a Saturday in February. It's almost like a month to the day ahead of Credicon.
Let me know.
So
Jay, I really, other than C2E2 in February, I think it's February.
You going to that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. No, that's February. That's real soon. So, there you go. February 29th, New Jersey Comic Swap. Justin will have all the info. Nemesis Prime on Instagram. You can message him. You could also message Everett Otto, or is he like a 3 Men and a Beat? I don't remember his username. But anyway, I'm meeting Jay probably down in Fishkill, like Walmart, because he's coming from Brewster, so he's cutting across 84.
All right.
You want to hop in with me, and then the three of us can go down.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'm up. Because what was
it's February again? I don't know. He sent you the pic on IG. Oh, here you go.
Remind us where we look at our phones like nerds.
Yeah. February 29th from 1 to 5 at Frenchie's Bar and Grill in Westfield. Westfield.
C2E2 is 28th through the 1st.
Oh, you won't be around.
Damn, I'll be in Chicago.
Well, that's all right. I'll still go.
Damn.
But
miss all the fun stuff.
Yeah. Roselle Park. Roselle Park? Yeah. Whatever. Either way, there is a comic swap in February. So we're both going to be I'm going to give
you a list of stuff to go find for me.
Yeah, you could do that. So, again, February, we have the comic swap. March, we have in Credicon. April comes and goes. You have anything in April?
I don't know the dates of everything, but right now, the shows that I've booked are C2E2, Awesome Con.
That's a big one.
Yep. Baltimore.
Big one.
Nichols City, which is up in Buffalo, which is always a solid show. It's a medium-sized show, but it's solid.
Because they don't do anything up there.
No, there's nothing up there, and Canada's so close that it gets. They come down. That's when my one big Canada art collector guy comes down and drops crazy bank on me, which is always nice.
That's good.
But that's a fun show too. New York will happen again this year. I'm doing New York this year, but I don't think that hasn't come through yet. There's like 3. I mean, there's Incredicon, Hudson Valley.
Hudson Valley's in May, Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, there's a couple other like smaller ones, but right now, like I'm cutting back on shows. I'm trying to get into WonderCon and Rose City, but I'm on their wait list for that.
Rose City, I've heard mixed things.
I've heard a couple of artist buddies say it's really good, but then I've had a couple other people, I'm not going to name any names, aren't really, I'm going to call them print artist people. They don't do as well there as people that do sketches and stuff like that. But WonderCon is kind of the ticket into San Diego, if you can get into that one. But I keep getting put on the wait list because apparently I'm not cool enough. I'm not one of the cool kids.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. It sucks. It sucks.
So we'll just blow through the year then. I have Incredicon in March. May is East Coast Comic Con, which I love that show down in Jersey. I had a lot of fun last year. This will be my second year doing it. I'm getting a better hotel because last year, did I show you the pictures?
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yep.
And then go figure, me and Juan were checking out the last day, getting out of this shithole, and we're leaving. And Juan goes, "Oh, we should have just went to Walmart to get new pillows." Because it's right there. Because our pillows were everything was horrible.
That was the one. That's right. That was the one show that was a nightmare last year. Me and Tom Ryan did it. We did the Cincinnati show.
That was
Apparently, there's 2 Cincinnati shows.
Okay.
One is great. Apparently, one is absolutely horrible.
Whoops.
We stayed, but we had no clue. We got there. It had an awesome lineup. It had a bunch of the Serenity cast from like Firefly. It had like a bunch of great artists. It was packed. It was like, this place is huge. Great show.
There's the butcher.
It was a nightmare. Between Tom and I, we didn't even make table costs back, let alone the travel expenses, the hotel. I don't want to hear nothing about bad hotels because Tom and I swear to God, the horror stories for this thing. And
is that the water drip?
No, that was Philly. That was Philly.
Okay,
I got poop water shot in my mouth, whatever it was. It was disgusting. Yeah, Tom will tell you about that one. What the hell was? Oh, then we found out that, like, literally across the street for $20 more a night, we could have stayed in a Hilton, which was a gold mine where all the celebrities were staying. And we went down to the restaurant there to eat like 3 nights in a row, and it was just full of like all the celebrities. We're like, oh, great! So we stayed in a Roach Motel for $20 less.
Yeah, I'm not even playing that game in Jersey. There's Mike Lopez right there. That's the promoter.
I heard mixed things about Wizard World. How was Wizard World? I've always
New Orleans.
Wizard World. Yeah, I know.
Those are hit or miss, man. They put all their money into celebrities, celebrity heavy. So again,
I haven't done one of those in years.
After East Coast Comic Con in May, I have Terrificon in August, and that's
your big one.
I love Terrificon. Yeah. You love Terrificon.
Yeah, it's always fun. Honestly, it's a great.
You're
venue.
in a casino. We were in the bar last year, me and Jay and some other people.
Come on, good time.
Oh yeah,
karaoke. I
was live on Instagram doing that.
I'll give you the video of Megan. Megan, you want to be up there singing? I'm sure she'll kick my ass.
So, remember she finally did go up.
So not good.
So, and then at that show, me and Jay and a few friends were in the bar, and who's in there? But now I'm drawing a blank. Donnie Cates.
Oh yeah.
It's just hanging out at the
just
bar.
In the corner of the bar.
So,
yeah.
And that's
if
the
you
same
know what
weekend.
Some of these old school guys look like, they all hang out all night long. They usually show up in little groups.
So this is the same weekend that Tom King walked by as I was on 3 Men in a Basement. Yep. We asked him to sit down. He sat down for 10 minutes. Yep. Like that's what you get at Terrificon. Yeah, because everyone's there.
Yeah, especially
they don't leave the building
after show. That's the thing. Yeah. Everyone hangs out at the casino because they all get their comp rooms there. They all are hanging out in the casino, hanging out all night long.
And the guest list is fantastic. So
it's only gotten better every year. It really has.
And they
just need to work out the flow a little bit better. They'll,
I'm sure they'll figure all that out.
Yeah, so that extra artist alley thing last year was a little odd. It was a little off-putting.
Yeah,
I felt bad for those guys that were in that section because
that middle section.
It was
like no man's land.
Yeah, they just got walked past.
Yes, because you hit all the vendors, and then there was like the middle ground.
It's almost like they're in the way to get to the
big names. Yeah, because they had the big names in the back. There was like the guys that are like up and coming in the middle, and all the vendors were in the front, and the middle guys just got
passed over. Like I know 3 guys that were in that section, and not a single one of them made a dime.
There you go. CJ.
That's right. Yeah. Anytime we do Ghost Rider, especially Cosmic Ghost Rider, he is hands down. I love that character, man. The new book just started. Was it last 2 weeks ago, something like that?
Awesome. Who's on it?
You don't know the guy, but I love this artist. He did the Drax miniseries, and he did that Spider-Man and Deadpool miniseries that came out. Scott Hepburn, Hepburn, I believe. Guy's amazing. He's got such a weird, quirky style. Absolutely love the guy's art.
Who's writing it? Because Cates is on.
I want to say Cates might be writing it.
I thought Cates is on Thor now.
He's on like 10 books.
That's Marvel's Golden Boy right now.
Yeah.
Because him and Jason Aaron is everything right now with them. So that's 2020. New York Comic Con for me is up in the air. I don't know yet. If you ask me today, I'm going to say no because I don't have the inventory. Like I'm still recovering from last year's New York Comic Con, which is, it's a good problem to have. Going back to Incredicon really quick, I wanted to talk about one other thing too. And Jay, I don't know if you'd be interested in this, but February 6th, it's a Thursday at El Toro Loco in Poughkeepsie, used to be formerly the Tilted Kilt, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be a drink and draw and comic swap going on. That's Thursday, February 6th at 7 p.m. at El Toro. They're going to do it again in March. And hopefully March 12th.
I'm going to try. I wasn't even
February 6th for the first one. Drink and draw.
I'm going to try to make it to that one. I'm going to try to get off my butt and actually make it.
Maybe I'll do that one.
Dude, show up, yeah,
and bring some books and see what happens because. Well, I can't see you doing a drink and draw is not fair. Like you just, I don't know.
Well, maybe
Yeah, I don't know if the injury is gonna. So
I guess I'm trying to be young.
February 6th, again, Thursday, February 6th at El Toro Loco in Poughkeepsie, formerly the Tilted Kilt. It's right next to GameStop, right in front of the mall.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
A drink and draw / comic swap. I'm going to go to the February 6th one, maybe the March 12th one. We'll see how things go. Actually, no, you know what? I don't know if I can go to the February 6th one. Hold on.
You'll be there. I'll draw you a Thor or Loki.
I can't.
Batman.
Oh.
You're a liar.
We'll see how I feel. I'll talk to you about that after we're offline.
You getting that operation finally?
I'm getting something. I'll talk to you later. If I can't make the 6th, I'm definitely going to do March 12th because I've never done a drink and draw.
And
I'm off Friday.
I feel bad because these guys, they've invited me. Like I've been invited to a million of these things, and they were Chris. They're at my brother's brewery like 3 different times. And I can make it down to one of them.
We'll go.
I get off my butt and go to one of them and eat some nachos, drink a beer or two, and draw some scribbly things.
Yeah, some scribbly things. All right, so there's two. We want to talk comic books, right? So let me ask you. Actually, first, let me talk about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Staples,
this is your world.
Staples is having a crazy sale. I asked Melissa.
Dude,
this is for my buddy.
Is that still going on?
Yes, I think it was like a 2 or 3 day sale. 2 or 3 day sale. So I asked my wife to go to Target to pick up tape because I go through a lot of tape, obviously with bags and borders and tape. So I asked Melissa. I said, "Do me a favor, pick me up a thing of the green tape."
I'm down to like taking the smallest pieces ever. I don't want to run out and like little like fingernail-sized pieces.
I do that too. So I'm like, "Can you do me a favor? Swing by Target, grab me a thing." She goes, "No, I gotta go to Staples anyway." So usually I buy like a 6-pack, like the 6-pack of tape, not the dispenser, because I use a dispenser, right? So not a dispenser, but the roll. So she comes home. She's like, "I went to Staples. They had a really good sale." She goes, "They had these." Right, they're like $18 normally. They were on sale for like $12 or something like that.
Scoop up at least one of those things.
So she goes. So I bought you 3 of them. I'm like,
that'll last you a week at least.
This is gonna go like all year, man. We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. 30 rolls of tape. This is gonna go through 2020 right here. So again, if you need tape, Staples. For like $12, 10 rolls should last you a very long time.
At least a week or so.
Yeah. I just finished. I told you I just finished.
Yeah, I know.
It was my
garage
is a disaster, but I finished bagging and boarding all my Marvel $2 fillers. Yep. It was 6 long boxes and 20 short boxes of Marvel fillers.
I'll stick as many as I can in my truck tonight.
Yeah, if you can, and because they're all bagged and boarded, so organizing, shouldn't be too bad. You don't need anything. You don't need tape. You don't need anything. No. It's all just, you want Post-it notes so you could put on the front what is what?
I got tons of them.
You sure?
Yeah, I stockpile those like crazy.
So that's why I did want to talk about this real quick. This is for my buddy Joe because he's going to do some DC, because I'm moving on to DC next. So bagging, boarding, and then.
That's your world. I'm the Marvel guy. I'll have fun with all the Marvel stuff. The DC stuff, I'm like, I don't know.
Well, you know what it is? I trust you doing the Marvel because you know all the titles.
Yeah.
Some of them are a little, Web of Spider-Man, Amazing.
Yeah, they do get a little.
Yeah.
I mean, DC does that too. Once in a while, like certain, like they get in these little ruts where it's like, there's like 15 versions of a certain Flash. And you're like, what the fuck is going on?
So I did want to talk about that quick. So now, all right, let's go to comics now.
Okay.
So do you want to talk about your finds or do you want to talk about my CGC?
Whatever you want to do. This is your world, my friend.
All right. Your stuff is like ridiculous. You did really, really well there. So, and you're going to talk prices on what you paid.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about my stuff first. Where's Nickel City?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
It's a bitch of a trip, but it's a cool show. They usually get one or two decent celebrities.
That's Otto. He's over in Central.
They get
Connecticut.
Like honestly, it's a mid-sized show. They get a really good turnout because they always get one or two big celebrities and then a solid lineup of like mid-level to a couple bigger. They had like James Zabar one year from The Crow. They had Zek. I
like Zek and BD together. I think that's always a good thing.
Yeah, Jay Lee was there one year. Hulk Hogan was the big celebrity they pulled one year. They had Shatner last year. Yeah, like they always have like one or two like really big, like cool celebrities where you're like, holy shit, that's not someone you see everywhere. And then they have like a solid lineup, and it's a really well-run show, and there's a lot of cool shit.
That is that's. You don't want to see the same guy at every show.
No, and
so to see an obscure guy you want to see, like Hogan.
Lashley was there the last 2 years because he lives in Canada, so he's like right down the road. Like literally, it's a 15-minute trip for him.
Yeah, that's
so like
really
he comes
good.
right across the border. Like you can go check out Canada, which is awesome. See Niagara Falls and make a little.
I want to go up there at least once. Is it weird that I'd rather do Niagara Falls than Maine? And
no, honestly,
they're both beautiful.
It's fun. But it's a fun weekend.
Going to flip out, but all right. So I thought that was discolored, but it's not. It is the color.
No, it's got the yellow. Yeah, it's got the yellow around it.
See, this thing needs a press. So all right, so
I'm going to do a good job of press it, knock it down a couple levels.
I'm going to try to get it down to a 6.
Yeah, good job.
So
you're a pro.
You know what? Ask Otto how well I do. It's hit or miss. One of his batches was really bad, but all of our books is. I think CGC had them in the box because they all were slanted. Anyway, that's another story. So I talked about this before. One of the final. What's up, Count Von Strange the 4th? One of the probably the most impressive pickup I've had since New York was this 9 or 12 long box collection, whatever it was, of miscellaneous stuff. But the best thing in there, actually, an Evil Ernie 1 through 5 was in there.
Really?
That's where that came from. That's at CGC right now.
Cool. See the weird shit like that. I like that weird stuff.
That's not easy to find.
No, it's not because they.
Speaking of Evil Ernie, before I get into this, today I went and looked at a collection. Mm-hmm. I recorded everything, so I'm going to do a video on that because I've got to get content out for everybody. Because now it's 2020. I'm trying to grow again. We're going to get this thing rolling. I did go and see a collection today. I'm not going to get into it, but that video is going to come out soon. There is an Evil Ernie in the collection and in the video. I'm going to talk about that. And I'm also going to do a room tour video because I should.
I mean, you got an empty showcase, though. So
I know.
That's embarrassing.
Well, you haven't been here in a little bit.
No, dude.
Decorating, right? Can you tell?
You added what, 5 more showcases?
I added.
There's only.
I think I added 3.
There was 2, 4, 5.
A lot. I'm up to.
I don't even know, dude.
I'm up to 11, but that's it. I'm capped. One's empty though.
Nerd.
You know what's going to go in there? Like the McFarlane black and white. And eventually,
honestly, I can't wait for that.
You know what I need in there? I need the first Man Bat, the first Silver Age Riddler, first Mr. Freeze, and then I'm done with like the Rogues. With the Rogues, and then more black and whites. Anyway, this collection I picked up. Oh yeah. He's right. The Butcher. The War Machine.
Oh yeah. That was fun too. That was another fun one.
What's up, Eric?
See, I love commissions like that. I love the weird, like off the wall. You can only draw Spider-Man, Deadpool so many times before I wanted to blow my head off.
I wish Jay, and I ask him who his favorite artist is. Your favorite? Who's your?
My favorite? Oh man,
I don't know. That's Otto. I don't know what he's asking.
If that's for me, honestly, I'd have to say, I know he's not well known because he doesn't do a lot of books, but Eric Kennedy.
Oh, you've said that,
dude.
Before.
I love that guy's artwork, man. If you don't know him, guys, anyone out there, check out Eric Kennedy. The guy is ridiculous.
You know who my favorite artist is? He's up there on the wall to the left. No, wait, you're my favorite artist.
No, you don't have anything up here. I mean,
no, I want to put, but under there is, I want the 4 He-Mans.
You're just using me for my friendship.
Yeah, the 4 He-Mans. Anyway, we'll talk about it in the room tour video. Well, I'll talk about it in the room tour. Jason Fabik is probably my favorite artist.
Yeah,
it's my boy.
So if Capullo was like, I'll enjoy something, I'd be like, no, man, sorry, I got Fabik.
Well, I'm not going to say no, but Fabik is probably my favorite. I think, honestly, he
has a really clean, cool.
He's
made it like he's
like my age, and he's drawn like that.
He should be like. There's certain people you see like, all right, they should draw those kind of books. Like I don't think like he could never do anything like on a cartoony level at all. He'd have to be serious.
Right, like Jim Lee.
Yeah, exactly. Like Jim Lee, you can never be like, oh, you want to draw me like,
I'll tell you
style. No.
Have you read the New 52, the Dark Side War, the Justice League Dark Side? He penciled behind. It's so good.
I have stacks of books at home that I've not.
It's so good. But anyway, it's kind of cliche to say, but I think as I'm getting older, I'm appreciating Kirby more. because I just some of his stuff is a little too blocky. But some of his stuff,
it's gorgeous because he innovated. He started everything for like all that force like in your face.
This is gonna sound so. I don't know if this is gonna sound stupid or not, but I think the AF-15, this Amazing Fantasy 15, Spider-Man, the first Spider, that cover is like ahead of its time. I feel like it was so good that if that came out today, you'd be like, oh, I like this cover.
Yeah.
Like,
and nowadays that's the thing.
60 years old.
People only buy books for covers
nowadays. Yeah.
I mean, and that's honestly that's why like I'm not even trying to do interior stuff anymore. Like I just want to do variants because that's all people care about.
I'm still waiting for you to get on a book, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But anyway, let's go back to my collection because I want to get into yours.
I meant to bring you a Usagi. I totally forgot about that. I meant to bring you one.
Yeah,
I got to bring you 1 or 2 or 3 or 10.
So we're scattered. So anyway, I picked up a collection, 9 or 12 long boxes. I don't remember what it was. Nothing other than the Evil Ernie was really that phenomenal, except a near full run of The Walking Dead starting at issue 3. A lot of the early Walking Dead stuff, and again, we talked about there's keys left and right, but a lot of the early Walking Dead stuff, issues 1 through maybe even 30, 25, are extremely limited print run.
They're hard because nobody thought the book was going to take off.
Yeah.
Tony Moore was doing the artwork on the first 10 or 12 issues, I think, and his artwork is ridiculous. Hands down, my favorite cover, I think, is issue 4 or 5. It's the close-up of the eyeball.
Oh.
The eye of a zombie. I love with the fly on it. It's like that one right there.
Yeah,
that's hands down my favorite cover for the whole entire series. It's just the coolest concept
so
ever.
Good. Like
I would never in a million years think of doing that, and I blew it out of the water.
Who's texting me? Oh, my sister. We won office trivia tonight by 1 point.
Priorities. Come on now. God.
So I wanted to do a CGC submission. So I do have some stuff at CGC that will unbox when it comes, but it's not coming back probably for another month. That'll be a good show because the first Sabretooth's in there, the Evil Ernie stuff's in there, so that's Deadpool's in there.
First Taskmaster.
Well, we're gonna get into that. So I just wanted to show you some quick keys. So what I wanted to do is these Walking Dead books are extremely high grade.
Yeah,
they need a press because there's a little bit of a spine indent,
but still, I mean, to find them is even.
It's really difficult. So I just want to go over really quick some of the keys that I'm sending out to CGC, and what I'm doing is I'm actually pre-screening. So what you can do with CGC is you can send out a minimum of 25 books, all from the same tier, and you can set the grade. So let's say, for instance, you're sending out 25 moderns and you want them all 9.8, or else you don't want them graded. You send out 25 books. Yeah, you send out 25 books. These are all the same tier, all modern, and I'm going to set it for 9.8 or nothing. So if they're a 9.8, they'll get graded, and you only get billed for the graded books.
Wow, really?
The ones that don't pass, you have to pay $5 each for.
That's
no big deal, right?
10 times better than getting a book back at a 9.2 and being like, shit.
Especially a modern, you can't do that. Even a 9.6 on some of the moderns, you don't want. So
it happened to me in the first Cosmic Ghost Rider. Came back at 9.6.
And it's still a pricey book in 9.6.
It is, but it's still like, I'm like, eh.
So
it's amazing how that makes such a big difference.
So here, I don't quite have 25 yet, but I'm going to get there. But just The Walking Dead alone, Walking Dead number 3, we're talking about the first Andrea and first Carol. A print run of 6,992. Very, very, very limited run here. Yeah. So if this comes back a 9.8,
myself that I sold those all years
I know,
ago.
that's crazy.
I paid like rent for like 2 months with them. I was like, yeah, it's great. And then like a year later, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Issue 4, again, I'm going to be pre-screening these at 9.8. Issue 5, this is The Death of Amy, Andrea's sister.
Yep.
Right. So yeah, see, look, Roger better use that. If you watch 3 Men in a Basement, it's funny. Issue 6, Death of Shane. I read an article that the Shane story arc was supposed to go on longer.
Yeah.
But they didn't think the book would last. So they wanted to get the story out. Yep. First appearance of Tyrese, who they ruined in the television show.
Oh,
he was the fucking worst.
Yep. And honestly, like, and he was amazing in the comic. And when he goes in the comic, it's one of the greatest.
Oh, his death in the comic?
That was one of the first big shocking deaths in that book. And I remember reading that, putting it down, and
the sword.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, cut his head off.
It was like a chop.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. If you don't know that, then sorry, you're about 10 years behind.
Issue 8, again, another low print run. Here's the cover. Here's one of your favorite covers
such a cool
of all time. Issue 9, this is the death of Donna. I don't know, but first appearance of Otis. We remember what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Otis. All right, and then issue 10. Now, this is a big one. Do you know who's this? First appearance?
No.
Issue 10 is a really big book. Not only is it still a limited print run, it's very short print. First appearance of Herschel and Maggie.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So this is a big book. These are all going to be going out to CGC, all pre-screened at a 9.8.
That's a cool cover.
So now we're going to jump to some of the bigger keys. Issue 19, probably one of the top
I'd say 2 or 3,
books.
At least.
First Michonne, again, pre-screening at a 9.8. I may send this out in a normal batch because even a 9.4 or a 9.6, this book is expensive. So
because it's hard to find.
It is, and
because like you said, they're all such low price.
No one cover,
and no one expected them to make it past like 25 issues.
No. Another big key.
Yeah.
First appearance of the Governor.
No, I don't like that cover.
You don't?
Nah, it's just
Glenn is the reflection, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's Glenn. This is sharp, man. This is a high grade,
but it's a poorly done cover.
First appearance of Governor. Again, all going out pre-screen 9.8. Now we're going to jump up to issue 53. This is what you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
So we have first Abraham, Rosita, and Eugene.
Yep.
All pre-screened at a 9.
Only one of them is still alive on the show.
Yeah, I don't even watch the show anymore.
I started watching it back again this season.
I heard it got good again.
Whispers, it's actually really cool again. But the last 2 seasons
just ruined Negan's arc. He's great as Negan.
Yeah,
but
he's perfect. But like it started off really strong because I think because there was such a backlash, everyone got all butthurt because of Glenn.
Oh, see, I don't even care about that.
Well, I know, but that's the thing. People got all butthurt, and then they softened him and made him so weak, just like they did with the Governor. They ruined the Governor on the show.
Oh my god,
the Governor was.
The Michonne and the TV show, Michonne hated the Governor. I still don't know why to this day. I know why she hated him. No, I know why. I know why she hated him in the comic, but in the show, like
they made the Governor. You almost felt sympathetic for him. You felt bad for the fact that, oh my god, his daughter and this and that. Like they made it such a weak storyline, and they made him a weak character when he was arguably more psychotic than Negan. He was
because
insane.
He was insane where Negan was doing things for reasons.
Exactly.
Negan had reasons.
Yeah, he was
and that's the best. That's the best villain is somebody you can kind of almost side with. Like I see why he's doing it. And that was
the Governor
Negan.
Was just full on like
he was
full Joker,
just power trip.
Kind of thing. Yeah. It was
here's another one, issue 61. First Gabriel. But this is also a preview of Chew.
Oh yes, you're right. That's right.
The preview for Chew is in here, which got greenlit.
Yep, greenlit AMC. I believe AMC. It might even be coming over to a Netflix thing now. I'm not 100% sure, but that and what was the other one? Alfarmian.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go over that. This is First Jesus.
Yes. Yep.
First Jesus. I skipped over the first. What's his name from the gay guy. Oh yeah. So now I'm by myself.
Yeah, exactly. You just got babble.
That's all right. I can do it. What the hell's his name? From the guy from Alexandria who ends up coming out, and Aaron, I think his name is. Anyway, so that's going out, and then we're going to jump up to issue 100. Here's the first Negan. There were a lot of variants in this collection. Every variant came. The cool thing about this collection, not only was it a near complete run of Walking Dead, but a lot of the books had the variant with it, especially those realistic ones that came later. I think in like the 160s, something like that. They were in there. Here's another first Negan. This one I want to submit in a 9.8. It's not very expensive, but the thing about this, I don't know if you can tell. It's like the glossy. Yeah, you can kind of tell. It's the glossy first Negan. I'm hoping for like a 9.9 or a 10 on this because it's a hardcover, and that would be kind of cool. So that's going to go out, and then Ezekiel, and I think Shiva. So the Chromium, thank you. That's going to go out. So those are all going to go pre-screened at 9.8. I need 25 moderns, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm going to need 9 more. I do have a few more over here. Oh, man, if I tell you what I paid for this entire collection, too, it's not fair. So, and the last book was Ezekiel. Oh, why? Yeah, yeah. So here's a couple other moderns that I am sending out. We're going to get into this.
Oh, yeah, what's that one?
This is the Middleton Batgirl. This is expensive in a 9.8.
It's because it's
also
variant?
Beautiful. No, I don't know if it's the B. Okay. Oh, it is the variant, but it's like an AB. It's not like a 1 in 25. It's just
gotcha.
It's just a beautiful cover. Like all these Batgirl books, people were.
I like the Virgin covers sometimes. Like sometimes I don't like.
Well, them. DC started doing this.
Yeah,
keeping them somewhat clean, and this is a big one. And then this book this is the Death of Wolverine. I think it's like a 1 in 50. The Return of Wolverine.
Okay, I mean I know the book. I've never seen that cover before.
Honestly, I'm just looking for it. I don't know. I'm just looking for 9.8 candidates because I need 25.
Oh, okay.
And then this one.
That mess.
I
got 2. How did you get to those?
3.
Okay, I got 2.
So and then we'll get into your stuff. But I wanted to talk about this. So Ryan is on Turtles. What you have a Turtles 93 variant,
and then I did a bunch of Turtle cards for the card game, and then the sketch cards.
Ryan's done a lot of Turtle stuff.
Yeah, and then I did the Usagi thing, which is it kind of gets you in with them also.
Oh yeah, the Usagi just came out.
I should have brought that. I could have.
So what?
Could have plugged it.
What IDW did, and there's a lot of variants for Turtles 100, but
this is
Lords of Longbox. What's up there, TiVo? This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, this is awesome. And I'm pissed that they didn't make that a regular in-store one for people to get a hold of.
People wanted this.
Oh yeah, dude, it's sold out on the website. The only way to get it, as far as a week ago,
and I'll show you,
is to get it in a bundle of 3. You have to get that and like 2 other books, but it's like $95.
I was gonna say it must be expensive. So they're probably what they're doing.
It was like $30 or 27 or something like that. Yeah.
They're probably selling you 2 variants that aren't selling.
Yeah,
with this.
One's a really god awful crappy one. Who did it? I'm sorry if they're out there, but
they're not watching.
One's a blank.
Don't worry.
One's a blank. I think
they're not watching.
I thought about getting it just to get the blank.
The blanks,
I think.
Yeah, that's worth.
I don't.
So anyway, if everyone remembers, Amazing Spider-Man 700 had a bunch of variants as well. The Ditko one was the real tough one to find. It's still expensive to this day. But the Skyline variant, which is great for signatures, it's out there. I have a 9.8 actually of the Amazing.
Who was the damn the company that did that?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't.
It was like
those emails.
It was like Cowboys.
So anyway,
damn, I don't remember the name of it.
Here's the variant. Here's the Turtles 100 Skyline variant, and I don't know if it has like a real name or not. That's just what I'm calling it.
I think it's calling it Skyline. I think it actually says on the website. I can't think of the name of the company that did it. It might say it on the back. I'm not 100% sure. But it's something weird like Cowboys and Comics or something. I don't know. It's a weird.
There's a lot of names on
this.
There's a lot of big names on
honestly, this is like a who's who of pretty much everybody in the industry that's ever done it.
Who's this on the bottom?
That's me.
Oh,
not the tiniest name on there, which I'm very happy about.
You're not. No, you are not the tiniest name on here.
I got like fourth biggest size.
Yeah, but McFarlane's on here. There's Kirby, Eastman, Simon.
I'm pissed that he's on there, and that's not
right.
That's not the guy that hates astronauts, right? But his is so big and prominent. It's very upsetting.
And yours is here.
I'm right above.
Still, I don't know. I'm gonna bring this up here so everybody can see this. So, can you see how's it look over there?
Yeah, right. Keep it like that so you don't get the tilt. Or you don't get the glare.
You look right here.
Tilt it a little bit. There you go. Perfect.
Zach Howard, you see Ryan G. Brown, who's sitting on the brown couch right now. So he's on this book. So I just want to say congratulations. You are gonna sign all 3 of mine, but I just want to wait for CCC.
Yeah. Honestly, I was psyched because I didn't know about it. Chris Capan.
Comics and Ponies.
That's what it is. Comics and Ponies. Yes, I knew it was some cowboy
coming through.
Yes. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up and see now if they even have a.
So, see, look, Butch wants one. He wants a remark. You need that with a remark. So
hell yeah, that'd be great.
I'm gonna get this definitely signed by a bunch of guys. The beautiful thing about this book is it's a square bound hard.
Yes.
It's a square bound.
If you don't open that thing, it's almost guaranteed a 9.8.
Oh, it's going to be a 9.8.
Yeah, I might actually.
Beautiful square bound book. I mean, if you do maybe 2 or 3 shows a year, you can get this loaded. There's a lot of names on here.
It's back up to buy.
Oh, get some. Wait.
Yeah.
That's a virgin. Hold on, guys. We may start pushing. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. How much is it?
It's $27, same price.
$27. There you go. What's the website?
Cowboysandponies.storeenvy.com. Hold on a second while I order mine real quick.
Cowboys and Ponies. What?
.storeenvy.com.
.storeenvy.com. I don't know if that's right, guys. Just copy and paste that bitch.
I'm ordering 2 more right now.
Yeah. So anyway, again, Turtles 100. Ryan's on it. There's a lot of names on this. Anybody who's worked on a Turtle book. Oh, your boy Ben Bishop.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Bishop. I mean, if he's not on there, because he's basically become like the new Eastman.
I mean, if you get Eastman does a handful of shows a year, so you can get Eastman on this book.
I'm doing that's the New Hampshire show, the one that where I got hooked up with those that Murder Hobo guys. That's where I got them again, and Eastman's going to be there again with that show.
Beautiful. So, oh my God, my phone's blowing up right now. So I wanted to show this because this is impressive. This you have to feel like,
dude, it's huge. Don't mind me while I try to like order this thing real quick.
No, it's okay.
Like I shouldn't even say anything.
Marat Michaels is even on here. There's a lot, and Marat Michaels does a lot of show. Billy Tucci. There's a lot of names on here.
Yeah,
and Joe Sinnott is on this book.
Yes,
Joe Sinnott will be at Incredicon.
Yep.
So, and he doesn't sign anymore. So if he's going to be at Incredicon and we can get CGC there, you're going to have one opportunity to get this book with Joe Sinnott on it. So just keep it in mind. Again, I don't know if that's the right address.
I'm trying to get.
Oh, sorry, I already posted it. You better buy it.
You son of a bitch! I'm trying to get it to work.
Maybe all three people watching are overloading it. So that's my whole CGC submission. We won't get into your stuff until you order your books, I guess. No, go. No,
because I don't.
I'll talk about something else.
Yeah, you look good at that.
Yeah, we're just going to move on to something else. We are going to talk as soon as Ryan's done ordering his own book. We're going to talk about stuff that he picked up down at a flea market down in Maryland, in the middle of nowhere, a real who's who busy area, but he did absolutely outstanding.
I learned by watching you, Dad.
Oh, thanks. And again, I have some content coming because I want to blow this up. I really want, because we have plans too, you and I, over the next 2 years or so. We need to get this thing growing. We do. We need to get YouTube growing. So I'm going to have some content coming out. I'm going to have a video coming out, hopefully by the end of the weekend, a collection I went to look at today. And when I teased it, Evil Ernie 1 was in there. And then I do want to do a room tour video. And then hopefully by the time those 2 videos come out, I have another collection or 2, or my CGC books come back. Oh, there you go. Justin posted it.
What's that?
The website. Well, you're on it, but everybody else in here, if they want to get that book.
Just don't buy it before it goes through. Jesus. Come on, PayPal. Christ.
And we're going to get into Ryan stuff. And then while you're doing that, you could talk Joker, right?
Oh, yeah.
Joker. Dude, so Joker came out today on Blu-ray.
Genius movie.
Joaquin Phoenix, well-deserved, won that Golden Globe, and he better win an Academy Award.
I don't see why not, honestly.
Who better than him, right?
No one.
The 2 awards they took were the 2 I assumed they were going to. Best Original Score, which...
Oh, dude, I bought the album of that instantly. It was
amazing.
Yep.
And then Best Actor. They didn't win Best Director, Todd Phillips, which is a shame.
I was kind of shocked, but...
Really? See, I didn't think he was going to win. I was like... Ew. And then they didn't win Best Picture. 1917 did, which came out coming out.
I still haven't seen that. I want to see it,
but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it came out. Yeah, it's been out for a couple weeks now.
So how did that get qualified? So that's probably not qualified for the Academy Awards, right?
Yeah, all right. I'm ordered.
Okay, you guys can go order your books now.
Order yours now, guys. Thanks for letting me get mine.
So we're done with that. Can we move on to your books?
Yes.
How many did you get?
Just 2 more.
That's good.
Now I can have 4. I want to do one. I'm going to bring to shows. I'm going to try to get it signed over the whole entire season.
You're not going to CGC it. You're just going to get it signed. Because you need CGC to witness every
that'll be impossible to do.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind just getting one that I got all my shit on. That I know.
Are you going to be on any shows with Eastman?
Yes. Yeah, he'll be at the New Hampshire show. And I can get Bishop to sign it.
When's
I can get him to sign. I don't know, and I don't know the name of it, but I will post things eventually at some point on Instagram.
Oh. All right. Here we go. Let's talk about your books now, please.
Yeah. Let's check this.
Look, I'm going to put up latest collection finds, and it's yours. It's not even mine.
All right. This was all a fluke.
All a fluke. In Maryland at a indoor flea market?
Yeah, just a flea market, train wreck of a thing, like on the board.
There's a lot of books here, but I want to hear what you paid for each book. Because
I'm almost 100% sure I got them all right for the most part, but I didn't pay more than $5 for any of these.
So we're
$1 to $5.
1 or 5?
1 to 5, yeah. He
1 to 5.
He had a $1 bin and a $5 bin.
And this was all from one guy?
Yeah, one vendor person.
One vendor. So one vendor in Maryland. I'm about to take a trip down to...
He had like 6 or 7 teeth. He was quality.
So I definitely feel like I want to head down to Maryland after watching this. So everything was between $1 and $5. Yep. So go ahead, just start showing stuff.
All right, I'll hand it to you, and you can do like the whole up and.
Okay.
So you got Farmhand number 1.
Farmhand number 1
just got picked up by AMC.
$1. Farmhand number 1, and I'm going to tell you right now, these books are pretty high.
Most of them are pretty clean. There's a couple that are a little banged up, but
$1. Farmhand number 1.
Spider-Gwen number 1. $1. Yep. Everything, these next batch is all $1, I believe.
$1. Classic Jim Lee.
This one's a little banged up, but this was $1.
$1. Capullo. Classic cover at this point. I would consider this a classic cover.
Oh, yeah. It's hands down one of the best. I want a statue of that. That'd be a cool statue.
They make one.
Do they?
But it's like a vinyl.
It's a vinyl toy. Yeah, that was $1 also.
$1. This is Capullo as well.
This was $5 because the guy said it was metal.
So metal.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, he's playing his banjo and everything.
Things are going to escalate.
For $1 each, I believe.
Things are going to escalate quickly. All right, so we have $1 each for these.
I think
nothing crazy.
I think the Burma, I think that's like $10-15, I think, but still.
No big deal. Things are going to start taking off here.
This was $5 because, again, he thought it was metally.
$5, Venom number 1.
Now, these are all for me, but again, these things run hot because they were McFarlane variants of the Crow number 1 series that came out, I say mid to late 90s, I think. And they run about $40-50 a pop. If you find them, one of those things is clean as hell on
this front one.
I think actually this middle one. I don't know. They're both.
It's hard with black covers.
Yeah, they're both really good. This one's banged to shit.
McFarlane. What'd you pay for these? $1 each?
Pop. Yeah.
$1 each.
I believe this was $1. I think this is the cameo of Taskmaster.
First Taskmaster cameo.
Or that might have been $5 because it was older. Because I think he had the older things.
$5. That's still worth it. $5.
Death of Elektra, I believe.
Yep.
Death of Elektra. $5 on that one also.
$5 for the Death of Elektra. Things are gonna start getting a little crazy too.
Moon Knight.
It's $1.
Yeah, it was $1.
But again, that's everything Moon Knight.
Yeah, everything Moon Knight is through the roof. This was an awesome find. Monstrous 1, 3, and 4. $1 a pop on those. And Monstrous number 1 is huge right now.
These are hot.
Yeah,
I think this got greenlit too.
I believe it did. I think that's why. And they just released a giant, like huge, like 24-inch compendium at New York Comic Con that my buddy bought for like $100-something. It was crazy. $5.
$5. This first Lobo.
Yep, and that's in decent condition. It's not too bad.
It's a 9.0 or better, no doubt about it.
Yep.
9.2.
I'd say 9, at least 9. Yeah.
Unless I press
Boys
it.
number 1.
Oh, Boys number 1 for $1.
That I just.
$1
big chunk of money for to get from somebody, and then
$1.
Yep,
we're not done yet.
Silent issue, paid $1 for that.
Is this first print?
Yeah. Yep.
You positive?
100%.
Because the third print's even more money.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$1.
Yep. The whole Zek Punisher run paid. I think he had those in a bundle. I think that was $10 for those. It might have been. I'm not sure though. I think it was
$10,
possibly something like that.
Even if it's $20.
Yeah, it wasn't 20. I think it might have been 5 or 10. I'm not sure because he had them all.
Dude, I would have gone crazy.
Did I grab anything that looked remotely?
So these aren't expensive books. No, but what did you pay?
$1 and $1. But again, with the new Spider-Man Spider-Verse thing, $20.99 is going to be in it.
Yeah. Okay. There's a few more books here.
We're just a few more, guys. Here we go. Thing, $1 for that thing. Again, not a major issue, but it's his first solo appearance.
And again, these are high grade.
Clean. They're really. I mean, Hawk and Dove first appearance. That was $1 also.
This is the Liefeld. Yes.
Yeah, the Liefeld one.
Yeah, he takes credit because he thinks he made Hawk and Dove now.
He thinks he created everything.
Okay.
Beat to shit. But
no, see, don't say beat to shit. It's probably like a 6.5 to.
So?
Probably a 6.60.
All right. Well,
still, what'd you pay? $1.
First Taskmaster.
For a 6.0 Taskmaster. Yep. I don't know about you guys. I'd pay $1 for a 6.0 Taskmaster.
Southern Bastards. I believe that's in talks also to get to. That
Jason Aaron.
Phenomenal story.
$1?
Yeah, $1.
Yeah. $1.
Anything that he thought was new was $1.
So what'd you pay for this?
That was $5.
$5. Web 1.
He called that the Spider-Man.
What's up, Jay Salsa? I don't know if TiVo's still here. I think Justin is and Otto is.
These two, I don't
Blade Runner 1 and
worth
2.
a couple bucks. They're like 1970s.
These are just fan favorites.
Yeah, I'm a big Blade Runner guy.
Let me see. Don't say anything about this book. I want to ask the group here. See, this would have been a great question to ask. We also need ideas for what you want to draw.
Yeah, anyone? Yeah, post some stuff, some ideas for stuff, and I'll keep.
Let me take this book now. What makes this? Without you, don't answer. This is for everybody.
I just bought it because of the cover.
Okay, so Ryan bought this for how much?
$1.
$1 because he loved the cover. Who out there can tell me the significance of this book? I think Justin can. Who's going to beat Justin?
I had no clue. I knew it was something.
And
I've seen it somewhere before on one of those like hot up and coming whatever things.
Well, we should submit this shit.
It's clean, right?
Yeah, I can press really this. Clean. You can get. I would say this is like an 8.0 or an 8.5. I was going to say it's got
to be at least 8 something. Like it's clean. The pages are pretty white inside.
Oh, Justin doesn't know the significance. Come on, for $1. Nobody knows. I'm going to give you the answer in another 30 seconds.
This is.
I'm going to open this. Do you care?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Just use your magic touch where you bend things in half.
I'm going to try. I'm like David Blaine, and then I'll try to flatten it out. I'm going to show you why. Well, now I'm probably giving away.
I have no idea where it is in there either. Now that you've said that, I don't think I've even looked.
Oh, Shirley at Pandorica wants more of Ryan's Doctor Who.
Oh, all right. I'll get in contact with her.
Let me see.
Or is it? It's one of the ads or something, right?
Come on, don't give it away.
Nobody's.
There's only 3 people in here, so it's all right. I love Thor.
I couldn't tell. What the hell is it?
It's in here. Hold on. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
There it is. You're still okay there. Don't worry about that. It's not detached. So the reason
hold it up, every page just drops out.
Oh man, we do have some bad luck.
Well, no, you have some bad luck. Here we go. You're gonna try to hold this up to the camera, aren't you? You're gonna jack it up.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Oh,
no, it's gonna be fine. You paid $1. Don't worry about it.
This book's ruined.
So the reason,
God, look at the manhandling.
This book is
don't let them touch your books.
Is a little bit of a sought after book. Is actually the ad.
23 people in there. He says.
Oh, 23.
Damn,
oh,
people love us.
It's the ad for Hulk 181. So that's what makes this book.
Here's one of those weird technical first appearance things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True first.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
People
anyway, here you go. Let's get a little closer. It is the ad for
good.
Hulk 181. First appearance of Wolverine. A true first here in Thor 229.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
but
if it makes people want to buy it, I'm not sure.
But no, it is a key. It is a key.
It's an awesome cover too.
Because
it
is a beautiful cover.
Really cool cover.
So for $1 in even the 8.0 range,
not bad at all.
True first. For $1, I mean, you've spent. What'd you spend?
I think
we're not done.
It's like $110.
$110. Let's keep going. We're not done yet.
Galactus Origin.
Or this must have been a $5 book, right?
I think it was because he started like the older ones. He again, he was just.
It's almost worth driving to Maryland to take a stab
on the border
at this.
of Delaware. I'll find out the name of the place.
If I go to Baltimore Comic Con, I'm going to this place.
This thing, I knew nothing about it, but I saw Gambit. We all know my love of Gambit, obviously.
Which you have your first sideshow piece.
Yes, I can't wait.
Is Gambit?
The 4th payment just came out like the other day, so we're getting there.
I just made my final payment for the Batman Who Laughs, and I think I'm done for a little bit unless I get Michelangelo. Yep. But Gambit is,
dude, it's huge.
It's beautiful.
It's
but anyway,
amazing.
let's keep going. So Gambit's one of your favorites.
This was I think it was like a comic store or something almost like a Midtown Comics type of thing, exclusive. When this say late 90s, this Gambit series was. They did a sketch cover, but the whole book inside is actually the pencils of the book. And it comes with a little certificate of authenticity and a little sketch box in the corner.
That's just a cool cover.
It is. It's awesome. And the book was, it was all right. But
the Gambit one?
Yeah, I mean, it only lasted like 10 issues, I think. It was most of his series don't last very long.
For a fan favorite, his books don't do well.
No, they don't, because everybody writes the story is ridiculous. And he's never attached to any... his stories have no... What do you call it? They have no consequence in anything else. Like Wolverine stuff ties in with other stuff. Spider-Man ties in with other stuff. Deadpool.
Only 7,500 copies.
Yeah, and it's a cool book. It's really cool looking.
Yeah. I like that. For $1?
Yep.
All right.
This was $5.
$5 on this one. This might be the only book you paid close to retail on.
Oh, really?
It's probably like a $10 book. Yeah. Maybe 15.
Cool. It's cool cover.
It's I
remember seeing it when I was younger, too. Remember seeing it when it came out.
It's the only one you got close to retail for.
This was $5.
$5. See, again, this is a $20 to $25 book all day.
Yeah, at least, yeah, and it's a decent condition. That was a $1 one. Also, that's a little faded. It's a little yellowed, like.
Okay,
but still, it's an awesome
$1.
Book, that's a great book. These things, I'll buy X-Men books with Civic and Wolverine all day, and that thing those are
$1 a piece, right? Is that what you paid for these?
Clean.
$1 each. Who's going to Maryland with me?
Yeah, seriously.
All you need is like $150.
This is only like a $10 or $15 book, but it was $1 also. And anything with Snake Eyes, I'll scoop it up too because it's a variant. I love those toy variant covers.
$1. This I have nothing to show you guys. This is all Ryan. This is probably your best buy.
Yeah, this was amazing.
Oh no, it's not.
I don't know, these three. I'm gonna say these three.
Save them for the end.
That was $1.
This is a big spec book.
Yeah, it is because he made his little cheesy appearance in Deadpool there, but he was cut. But
this is Omega Red, first appearance of Omega Red,
and then this weird little series again. Anything Beta Ray Bill, I'm going to scoop up because I love Beta Ray Bill, and I didn't even know the series came out, and I paid I think $1 each for those things.
So if you paid $6 for this,
I didn't even know the series existed.
But I do want to show them.
Yeah, that's it. It's the artwork's great, the story's cool.
Here's an awesome cover swipe.
Yeah,
Silver Surfer.
Ooh, I don't know.
There you go. Of Silver Surfer 4.
4, okay.
It's right down there.
That's right. Yeah, of course you have it. I wouldn't.
I'm a Thor guy. I mean, come on.
I know.
So, what'd you pay? $1 book?
Pop, yeah.
So, $6 for this run.
These were $5 each, I believe.
All right. So, now we're getting into the real expensive stuff. Let's show the middle one first.
Okay.
So $5.
It's clean. It's not
$20
great.
book.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but again,
Transformers number one. Let's show
this.
They're both nice books.
This one.
What do we pay for this?
$5.
$5.
It's clean. It's not perfect. It's probably 8-ish, 8.5.
$5. First Gambit. Yeah. Who's going to Maryland with me? Who's going?
And this one is really clean. I mean, there's some pressing that could take this out, but this is the first appearance of Death, which I couldn't.
This book is hot right now too.
Because the Netflix show, Sandman Netflix show is coming out, and that's going to go skyrocket.
So I like this cover too,
dude. It's awesome, man. It's great.
That might be a video I do too. My top 5 covers or 3 covers. I know you have obscure ones.
Yeah, I like the weird shit. But like I said, I might give you a couple. I might have you press that and see.
Yeah, give me whatever, because I do have stuff I want to send out that isn't. Everyone's like, huh? So that's everything.
Yeah, that's it.
That's your grand total was
110, 115, 110.
And he was probably happy.
Oh, dude, he was ecstatic.
He could go. You know how much Mountain Dew he could buy?
Some dip and Mountain Dew with some new banjo strings. He was good to go.
He was like, what? How much more you want? Just giving you stuff. They're going to give me $100 for these books. So if you guys are in the Maryland area,
Maryland, Delaware, I can't think of the name of the thing. I don't know.
Just Mountain Dew and dip. you set him up lovely. He's like, I gotta give me some more of them comic books.
It was crazy.
That Yankee spent $100 on them.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's my kind of find right there.
Oh, dude,
I
did. You see that last time because I had a couple. Like I had I think that Thor or no the Juggernaut and the new Warriors one.
Oh yeah, with
I had a couple other little things pop up, but this is the first time I've ever found anything like this.
No, that was a good find. You probably could have thrown him like $300, $400 and sold you everything.
Yeah,
because who knows what you missed?
There was a few. There wasn't a lot of DC stuff there because if there was DC, I probably would have just bought random stuff because I don't really know DC stuff too well. But there wasn't a bunch of other stuff. There was a lot of weird just bizarre things I never heard of, like companies that weren't even like companies, like weird like comic companies that no one knows who the hell they are.
There was a lot of that in the 80s.
Yeah,
a lot of that.
Things that ran for like a couple of years and then they were gone.
But that's pretty good.
Dude, that's not bad for 100 and change. Not bad.
We're only at an hour and 6 minutes, so we are getting close to the end. But there's one more thing I wanted to do. You ready for this?
What's that?
I think I want to crack open.
Oh Jesus! I don't
your
know
Taskmaster. I think I'm going to crack this open.
Give me a bucket so I can throw
So the story behind this book. Oh wait, let's see. Aaron has something to say here. I was just in Delaware and North Carolina. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. So much good stuff at crazy prices.
If you could hunt, because like I said, this thing was huge. It was a huge venue. It was like the size of basically our mall. Oh my God, your face should make
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I've done this once before. You'll be fine.
Yeah. We all know what happened last time.
I didn't crack. Oh, I did crack.
Yes. It was full. Like there was, bins full of garbage, like tons of 90s stuff, like Nomad comics and, Youngblood and just garbage. We're just
going to use this. Hold on.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Don't worry. I've done this
before. What are you doing?
I've done it before. Right in the center.
Hang on. Let me go pick your battle cat up. And when that cracks in half, I drop battle cat.
Don't worry. I've done this before. I'm not going to use this.
Hang on, let me just get where's your logo?
But I do want to say though, about the flea market, when we do go to Baltimore, because I didn't
maybe make a side trip.
I didn't go to Baltimore last year because
God, the noise is scaring the hell out of me.
Don't worry. Oops.
Look what you're doing. Don't look up at the TV.
Don't worry. It's not going to bend that much.
At this point, I gave him free artwork, and you just had my book for a year.
No, you didn't. What artwork did you give me?
No, not you. The kid I traded for. I gave him the.
The
giant Hellboy, the 11x17.
What's his name?
Hellboy.
Oh, Sights. Yeah.
Dude, the Hellboy was amazing.
What's the grade on the Taskmaster?
Well, it was a 9.0 when I gave it to him. He was,
and then I pressed it. So.
Do his magic on it, got it back at an 8.5.
So if you want any of your stuff knocked down, you just send them to me, and I'll take care of it.
He is the master.
But no, we are going to repress this because I don't know what happened.
Yeah, or we're just going to duct tape the sides back together.
Or I'm going to buy you a 9.4 and pretend I did it.
Seriously, that's fine with me.
Don't worry.
Oh God, that sound.
Don't worry.
It's like cracking. It's like ripping money in half.
Everything's fine. I think.
Oh God, I'm going to cry.
Don't worry. I've done this one time before.
Don't talk to me like that.
So I couldn't.
Just remember, I will throw something right through that statue.
Don't be concerned. Where's the hammer?
Oh Christ, dude, you're funny. I'll take your dog home.
So here's your label.
Yeah.
Here, take the label.
I had the other label too. That was a 9-0.
Take that one. Put that one with it.
I'm hoping the next one comes back in a 8-0, guys.
Put that one with it.
Fingers crossed.
So
let's shoot for a 7.
So what we're gonna do is
look at you.
I am gonna get a CGC. Oh, here we go. Now I gotta watch. Yeah, Carter. So I am going to do a CGC submission like a regular one. So, let me tell you a cool little tip too for all you guys who do submit to CGC. And this one, you and I may do this. I don't think you ever will. So the thing about CGC, when you submit the books to CGC, is upon receiving them, they bill you right away, which sucks because turnaround times are substantial. Yeah, so you're paying for everything before the books. Before I'll put the big one away.
Jesus Christ,
you're
jittery. You're scared.
I've done this once. I know how to do it.
I can't watch, guys. I can't watch.
So the thing about CGC, upon receiving books, they're going to bill you, but the turnaround times are so substantial that you have money just sitting there waiting to be graded and sent back. You're very uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm very like this is like a root canal right now with like a blind dentist. I'm freaking out.
So. Rag, I pay at the end. Well, funny you should say that, Rag. When you pre-screen books and you send in 25 books, and I always say moderns at 9.8, right? Don't worry, nothing's happening. Nothing is happening. It's just resting.
You guys can see this right now.
It's resting.
The anxiety.
The back of it's broken off. The book is fine.
God, the anxiety right now.
So when you pre-screen your books, and again, I'm going to use a modern as an example, and you want to send your moderns in, you do want a 9.8. You don't want a 9.6 a modern book. You need a 9.8. Right. And when I say modern, I mean modern. I mean like
year or so.
Oh God, the last 20.
Okay.
You need a 9.8.
All right.
You need a 9.8. The 80s, it really depends on the books. But again, you want 9.8s. When you pre-screen your 25 books and you send them into CGC, you don't get billed until they grade them. Because they don't know how to bill you.
That's right. Yeah, obviously.
Because for every book that gets graded at the 9.8, again, I'm just using a 9.8 as an example. For every 9.8 you get, and they grade and they slab, they bill you at the normal price for a modern book. Now,
75 at present. Wow.
Yeah, but 9.8. In that year, those are big books. Yeah. So, but CGC considers 1975 to present modern. So a little tip for you guys and a little tip for you and a little trick if you don't want that to happen and you have a large submission. Let's say you have 25 books in the value tier, which is that pre-1975, right? Well, those are very expensive and the turnaround time is, without fast tracking it, you're looking at almost 6 months right now. Okay. So that's a lot of money going out
and just sitting there
for 6 months, right? Well, here's the tip. If you can get 25 books, and don't share this with anybody. This is just you, me, and the 2 people in here.
There's 23 people in here.
23 people in here. If you can accumulate 25 value books, right, and you submit to CGC at the value tier and you pre-screen it at 0.5, they won't bill you until they grade, and they're going to grade every book because you shouldn't send any point unless you have books missing pages or anything. Cover, you will get every one of your books graded, and you won't get billed until they grade them. So that's a little tip.
Smart idea.
So
you're tricky.
Yeah. So don't tell anybody
what you're doing.
Don't worry about it. I can do this blindfolded. I've done it a lot.
You did it last time. We dropped it 0.5.
I did.
Oh my God! Look at this.
Don't worry,
guys. You're going to see a live snuff film pretty soon.
No, look. Don't worry. Oops. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to shave your head on film, shaved head.
So I'm not even near the book, just so you know.
God, the sound.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. I worry about everything.
I
am a walking George Costanza.
That's not good.
Don't say that. Why would you say that?
This one's a real tough one.
Yeah. Oh, good. I can't wait to watch that. To go right to the back of the book. Can't even watch.
It's cut off in pieces. It should come together. But anyway, that's a nice trick for you guys.
What's going on, guys? You see this?
Look, we're going to slide this out. This is the fun part. We still have to cut this open. So here's this. The book is out. It's in the plastic, the vacuum seal. We have to cut this open now.
Jesus Christ. You have the chainsaw ready?
I do.
Weed whacker?
I'm just looking at the best approach here. No. I still don't think this was an 8.5. It was probably an 8.0. We're gonna get it up. We're gonna get
if it goes back at that's it. I'm done, dude.
We're gonna get it up.
I'm done.
So this is probably one of the last things. So is there anything as I cut this and you don't watch me? Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? I got my
I'm gonna videotape for the lawyers.
Don't worry. If I ruin it, I'll get you a higher grade one. Mm-hmm. You just got one for $5. Don't worry about this.
It's garbage.
Don't worry about this one. Ooh, there is room for improvement. All right, so now I've got the X-Acto. Explain the Newton rings before you cut the plastic open. All right, Rag. So what the Newton rings are, and you can fix that.
Yeah, no, I've read about that. Yeah.
So the Newton rings is just.
They weren't bad on that one. I've seen them.
They weren't bad at all.
I've seen a few that were really bad.
I actually do have my Batman.
Some of them are like 16. It looks like a circular rainbow on there.
Yeah, it's got so the Newton rings are like circular rainbows on the plastic, and there's nothing wrong with the book. There's no damage to the book. There's no moisture. There's no anything.
People were going nuts.
But it's just when plastic is on plastic, you kind of get like a bad rainbow effect through the plastic. You can fix that, and this is a silly thing, but if you can get 2 suction cups on both parts of the on the front and the back of the plastic and pull to separate the plastic just a little bit, you can fix that problem. So I'm going in with a knife.
Oh Christ.
I'm going to cut this book loose. We'll press it, and then this will go out in one of my next submissions. Do you want to teach the tag? I'm going to need this actually. I don't need this. I just need the number. Because when you resubmit,
I don't want.
You don't want to put it next to the 9-0?
No, I'm
going to go for 8-0 next.
Book back again. I'm never getting the book back.
All right, so let's talk about what else is going on here. What else do you have to talk about? What's next?
C2E2 for me. I got
that's a huge show.
Yeah,
are you driving?
No, I'm taking the train down. I am first class training down because flights are a nightmare.
It's not cheap to go.
No, it's not. And honestly, I looked into I could take a first class car where I get my own little sleeping cabin for what is it, 17-hour train ride, something like that. So
are you in a private cab?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. It's for like 2 and change, like 250, 260, something like that.
I think I would do that all day.
And honestly,
is Carrie going?
No, it's just me by myself, but I'm staying with one of my buddies down there. He's got a hotel room already, so I'm going to stay with him. We're going to split that.
That's a noise I've never heard before.
That's what I like to hear. You're experimenting. Good. C2E2 is the first time I've done it in like 5 years. I did it like 4 or 5 years ago.
I didn't know you even never did it.
Yeah, I did it like 4 or 5 years ago, but that was the year I was set up 2 away from Eric Canetti, Scotty Young, Rick Remender, and Dave Johnson. Nobody knew I was there. It was before I had anything to promote. Really, it was just a bunch of fan art crap.
Yeah,
and it took such a hit. It was a huge loss.
That shouldn't happen this year.
No, it'll be better this year. I got some books.
You have the Turtles book. Are you kidding?
I got the Usagi. I got which I'm such an idiot.
Is Sakai going?
I don't know if he's going to be there now. I'm not sure.
That would be cool to show him.
Yeah.
If he doesn't.
Well, if not, he's always at Baltimore, and I want to get.
He is always at Baltimore.
I want to get one signed by him at Baltimore.
If we were not doing the comic swap, I would be going to C2E2. Justin, I have never.
C2E2 is awesome. It really is. It's better than
C2E2 or Baltimore.
C2E2 is great.
Oh,
no, C2E2 is bigger than Baltimore, not quite as big as New York because New York is ridiculous.
New York is New York,
but
New York
it's a great show.
Is fucking crazy.
I mean, that was like 5 years ago that I did it too, and it was great then.
I don't think. Do you hear her?
Yeah, no, I do. She's losing her shit.
I don't know where Melissa is. Hold on. Cut this open. I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay. I'm not touching it.
Cut it open.
I want to go near that thing.
Don't be a baby.
Don't be a baby. Yeah. No, because then you can blame it on me when it's all screwed up. He's going to ruin this, guys. He's going to destroy this thing. I can't do this with my busted up hand. No, I'm not touching this. He's crazy. He's out of his mind. Nope. No chance I'm touching this thing. No, I'm not touching it. You're out of your mind.
Really gonna do it?
No, I'm not gonna touch it. No.
All right. So, just got 50 books back from CGC. Waiting on 25 more. Should be later this week. Good luck.
Damn.
Good luck. That's a nice.
That's a huge haul.
That's a nice one. I love those. I hope someday I can do that again. I have to find some collections again. Ever since New York, I've been super, super dry. I have things. I have a lot of. And we talked about this fucking dog. I'm gonna take this. I have to stop her because Phoebe's sleeping.
What is she doing? She's out of control. Dog abuse. Dog abuse. He's beating her. He's beating the dog. It's live on camera. Dog's unconscious.
I can't let her in here.
No, she'll go ape shit.
She'll go crazy.
Not to at least see, you want to just let her chew on the Avengers book. Maybe let her chew on the
Taskmaster.
Yeah, let her chew on that one a little bit. He's already ruined. I mean,
So anyway, before we were rudely interrupted, If she barks again, I'm putting her down.
Is the best lady in the booth, better than any other dealer.
Wait, what?
Just saying how you're the best.
Who?
Gratuitous butt shot.
Oh, I've seen Very Gary set up at Comic-Con once. And he had the best light. Oh, that was at New York. Yes, Eric, I did. I sold everything at New York. Literally everything. I went home with nothing.
Even the hobgoblin for spirits.
I did. Sorry.
I'm gonna. You know that, and you're supposed to find me at. What the hell was that? Gambit metallic cover. 275 or 2.
What?
It's I can't remember which number. I think it's 275. Is that gatefold Gambit cover?
What's it, like a $2 book?
No, there's like a $20-something book, but it's like it's impossible to find because it's hard. To find
my God! This dog.
Dogs ain't killed. Dogs ain't killed, guys. It's the best show ever, isn't it? This one. You're watching me playing my phone. He's going banana pants out there beating a dog. Don't mind me while I just look at my phone again. Man down. No.
All right.
Jesus. Pets.
You are not snoring. Got it. All right. I don't know where Melissa is.
$350, that one. It's got the gatefold. It's like a trifold cover.
Have that.
I have two of them, but it's hard to find them because it's hard to find them in decent condition. When you open them, the covers get cracked. The spine gets really thick cardstock, and it's hard to find them at 9.8 condition. I have 2 or 3 of them, but they're beat to shit.
I didn't know we were bougie and needed 9.8s. All right,
Mr. 9.8 up and down the walls here.
Well,
bougie.
All right, you have to go out there with her if she barks. I got to get this book out, and then we're going to get out of here.
Yeah, seriously. Come on. Finish this up.
Ryan, I have a David Finch sketch that needs color. There you go. You can crack it and everything.
Dude, give it to me. I'll do it.
He's got to crack it, though.
I'm sure that was probably more finished than the Adam Hughes one. So I'll do that.
Oh, yeah, Finch?
Yeah. I'd do that in a heartbeat, man. Give it to me.
All right, we're going.
It amazes me that people want me to color things, too, because he's not the only one. I've had like 4 or 5 people want me to color.
Because your colors are awesome.
Dude, and I'm also colorblind. It blows my mind.
I know. That's a fun fact.
Dude, it's hilarious.
Oh, you know what we can do? We need some answers on what
yeah, post some stuff here that you want me to draw next time, guys.
Well, what do you want to do? There's always a Marvel, there's always a DC, and then you need an indie. So that's where we can get.
Honestly, at this point, give me anything because I haven't done any like daily sketches in a while. I've been working on some weird little side project things, but give me any ideas. Throw some stuff out there. Anyone that wants anything, we'll keep track of it for next time. And
we're open.
Oh God, I'm gonna vomit.
Well, we still got to get it out.
I can't even look at it. Stop cutting. Put the X-Acto away.
Putting this away.
Christ, get your gloves on.
We're gonna get this now.
Hand oils.
Don't worry about
Spawn. That. All right, there we go. We got a Spawn. Oh God, I'm looking at it on the screen with the delay. And it's making me sick.
Don't look at it.
Can't help it. It's everywhere. Oh God, it hurt a bend.
Nah, we're out.
Alana from Saga. That's a good one.
Dun, dun, dun.
Darkwing Duck. Always love Darkwing Duck.
You've done Darkwing though.
Yeah, I've done Darkwing a few times. I've never done an Alana from Saga. I have a giant Saga piece I've been working on for a long time, and it's huge.
All right,
but I never finished it.
So Taskmaster's out. We're good.
Thank God.
Everyone relax.
Turtles. Everyone wants the turtles. Toidles.
Oh, yeah.
Turtles.
Everyone wants turtles. Your turtles specifically. Here we go. Taskmaster is out, and it's now in queue.
Oh God. Oh God.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh God.
We got him out. All right, everyone.
Jesus Christ.
No problem. No
15
damage.
Pieces like shrapnel everywhere.
Well, I should have used the hammer. There wouldn't have been any pieces.
Looks like you shot it with a shotgun.
Done. Let me put a little tape on this guy, and we're good.
You can sit it on the shelf for a couple months.
Yeah, it has been here a while.
Yeah.
It's been here a long ass time.
Yeah.
But it will go out with my next submission. I don't know where.
I'm gonna take these back home with me. These ones I got here, I'm gonna dig up a few more because like I said, I got the Moon Knight at home. I got a couple other things I got to dig up.
Yeah,
and I'll give you like a few more books, and I'll throw you Scooby and Shaggy. Wow,
that'd be a good one.
Mr. Miracle, that'd be a good one. I love him with the crazy chains.
You should do Mr. Miracle.
Mr. Miracle is awesome.
That's
cool. A fun character.
Yeah, but you can't like when you do these are just sketches. Like if you're gonna do Mr. Miracle, you should do it like Mr. Miracle.
Well, if someone wants to commission me for a big Mr.
Oh
Miracle,
yeah, let me get your information up here. Real quick, guys, if there's anybody, if you can find him on Instagram and emails and everything, Ryan for commissions. Witcher, did you watch it yet?
I watched the first few episodes and I couldn't.
I'm hearing mixed things.
I couldn't get into
Mostly
it.
People
it kills
are
me
liking
because So honestly, like sometimes it looks like Game of Thrones quality, and then other times it looks like Sci-Fi Channel quality. Like some of the special effects are horrendous. The fight scenes are phenomenal. The sets and the everything. Like
how's Superman? Good.
He's good. He's a little reading off a cue cardy, Mark Wahlberg-y sometimes, kind of like meh. But I don't know anything about the character. I don't know anything about the game, books, anything like that. I know nothing about it. I went into it just like, cool. Let me see what it is. It was decent so far. I've only gotten the 3rd episode in. Again, the special effects are kind of taking me out of it a little bit. Like there's certain times when it's literally straight up Sci-Fi Channel sometimes. Like there's like this cricket looking monster thing and it's running across the ground. I'm like, what the fuck is that thing, man? Looks like I made it on like a Commodore 64 back in the day.
Oh, we picked up a subscriber. I would love to hit 1,000 by summer.
I'm gonna have to keep track of Mr. Miracle. Like Mr. Miracle is gonna have to be. I
like the Mr. Miracle.
Jot that down. Like jot down Mr. Miracle. Keep track of that.
Cut it in.
I'll put Spawn down because I wouldn't mind doing a Spawn one.
Well, then now you need a Marvel.
Yeah. So throw me some Marvel ideas up there, guys.
So
Spawn, Mr. Miracle, and.
So the way this works for you guys, if you haven't done this before, is usually Ryan will bring 3 sketches, 3 pencils, a Marvel, a DC, and an indie. So we'll do Spawn,
Mr. Miracle,
and a Marvel. So if you guys can throw some Marvel ideas out here, and then what we do is the next live show, probably in 2 weeks.
We'll vote on it for the first 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, and hopefully, I have a CGC submission that we can go through.
That'd be cool. Yeah,
we can unbox it. I don't need to see the grades. Ironheart, Riri Williams.
Oh, I've never even seen the character book. I can look it up though.
It's just a black Iron Man. A black chick Iron Man.
Oh, yeah. The young girl, right? She's like 14, 15, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like super smart.
Yep.
Gwen Stacy. You love drawing females. Although Gwen
Stacy,
if you do
honestly,
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah. I mean, Gwen Stacy's honestly one of the easiest. And I feel like sometimes when people commission Gwen Stacy, I've had a bunch of them. I feel like such a cop-out because there's no face unless you draw her actual face.
And it's like white.
With the hood. It's just white and I literally do like pink eyes. I'm like, hey, it's done.
Well, if you do, I'll tell you what, you don't like doing colors because it takes more time. But if we have to do,
well, yeah, for that I have to.
I'd
have to, yeah, because they do the pink inside. Because honestly, it'd just be like a pile of white.
Shuri, what's with all the females? Shuri from Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
Okay. She was a Black Panther.
Yeah, seriously, that's like 3 or 4 females in a row. That had Lady Mechanica.
I would say like Loki. That's my vote. Just because you could have fun with them.
Jaded.
Yeah, but you could have fun with the helmet if you wanted to. Because if you're only doing a sketch, right? You're doing a head, so you want something like Shuri.
Yeah, it's usually I'll do like the shoulders up for the most part. That's about the extent of what I can get.
Yeah, so like I feel like Loki you could be a little fun
while battling away.
Even Thor with the helmet. Somebody you could do something with. I don't have
Beta Ray Bill. There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh, Abomination. I imagine that was Moon Knight. You could do a Moon Knight.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Moon Knight. Beta Ray Bill might be really fun though.
You could do Beta Ray.
Shut down Beta Ray Bill.
I don't remember who the other one was.
Beta Ray Bill, Spawn, and Mr. Miracle.
Oh yeah. I want to see a real Mr. Miracle, like a Mr. Miracle.
Somebody out there wants to commission a real one. Hit me up.
Yeah, I've got your email there. Your Instagram there.
Yeah, you can get in contact me through that.
We're pushing 90 minutes. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we're good, man. We hit everything.
I do want, and I'm going to talk about it in the room tour. You can keep all that if you want.
Oh, thanks.
All the
garbage.
plastic.
It's a garbage shrapnel.
Under the TV, if you look, see, there's room.
You got space for solid 3 or 4. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, geez, there you go. How about that cover swipe?
What's that?
The homage cover for D23 Mickey. Remember the Mickey with like Spider-Man?
Oh, Jesus.
All of them on the cover.
Oh,
Spider-Man. Do it, but instead of all the characters, you have Donald, Minnie, Goofy. That's
Lord. That'd be a hell of a commission.
That's a commission.
That's a big 11 by 17 piece right there.
That's not a quick sketch during a live show and give it away.
Yeah, that'd be a fun one.
But that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. I like the weird stuff. I like weird, odd. I got something right now. I'm doing a giant, giant Simpson piece for.
Oh,
Adam.
Cool.
Yeah, Adam. The guy I can't think of. Yeah,
Adam.
Drawing total blank right now. Anyway, yeah, it's a giant. It's like 30 goddamn characters. It's huge. It's a giant goddamn piece. I'm still trying to get the layout of the whole entire thing right now because he just for a month we're going through and he's like, let's add these 3. Add 2 more. I'm like, son of a bitch, man. Yeah, it turned into a huge one, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool because again, it's The Simpsons. It's weird.
Well, yeah, I would say so. Under the TV, right?
You can at least do 3.
I think I want 4.
Yeah,
you could 4 8x10s.
Yeah, 9 by 12.
Or 9 by 12.
9 by 12, get them framed. You could do like a smaller frame on it. You wouldn't have to do like the mat because if you did like a 9x12 on there.
I think that your colors would look cool. I'm gonna keep the black and whites up there, except Joker, I guess. But I don't even remember who did that.
I was gonna say, who the hell did that one? Who did that?
I don't remember who did that. But I think
it doesn't look familiar. That's the thing. It doesn't.
Signatures
look
on the. I don't know who that is. I just love it. I love it. It's so different. I like the style. Sorry, we're keeping you.
I'm an old man. Coffee wore off.
Silver
Samurai. Wow, that's a cool one.
Oh, Justin, like Baby Yoda.
Yeah, dude, Baby. The second that thing hit, so bad, man. It looked like
it was horrible.
Like
but then you see fucking McFarlane whip that shit up real quick.
But the thing that kills me is like Liefeld draws that and people lose their shit. It's like, it's so crazy. I'm like, no, dude, it's horrible. Like I could give my nephew a pencil and be like, draw me Baby Yoda and be better.
I feel like I can draw Baby Yoda real quick better.
Probably.
He had like too much hair.
Dude, it was ridiculous. Scary. It looked like a little old man.
Baby Yoda has to be cute, right?
Yeah.
Like
I had 2 commissions come through within like 30 seconds of the show ending. Baby Yoda. Like as soon as Baby Yoda popped up, people were like, "Can you draw me Baby Yoda?" I'm like, "Okay."
Did you like that show? Did you watch
I loved it? Dude,
oh my god,
unreal.
Unreal. Jay actually said I got by episode 2.
There was 1 week episode I thought, and it was the one where it was where the ATST kind of attacked like the little town.
Oh, see, I thought that was a good one.
It was good. It was the week. I felt that was the weakest one because nothing really happened. It was.
See, I felt the weakest one was when he met that chick who had the little robots. Those little robot things, the mechanic or whatever.
Like, there was a couple episodes. I mean, they were still great, but there was a couple episodes that were like, if I had to on a scale 1 to 10, they were like 7 or 8s. The rest were solid 9s.
It's just the thing
though. It ended ridiculously. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, it definitely ended well. Did you see Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah.
We're on the final season.
Yeah.
And we were talking about Gus.
As soon as he popped, I was like, oh shit,
we were talking about Gus. Yeah. And like, I've never seen him ever. And then all of a sudden he shows up and I'm like,
he's been in a bunch of different things recently. Like in the last couple of years, he's popped up a lot. The guy's an amazing actor. He plays the perfect like subtle bad guy. He is.
Yeah.
He's scary.
He's shows better than any of the new Star Wars.
Hell yeah.
I haven't even seen the new Star Wars. I'm not even
I didn't hate the new Star Wars. It was good. It wasn't great. There was a lot of problems. There was a lot of problems.
SJW all over the place. And I don't want that. Because I want a good story. That's my whole so here's my whole argument.
It just sucks because they had to try to fix.
Now I'm going to get into something.
I know, but they had to try to fix stuff that happened in the Jedi one. We'll have to end things.
Then we're just gonna. I'm not even going to get into it.
Yeah,
because Star Wars.
We'll save that for next time.
We're going to open with Star Wars next time. I'm going to write it right here.
Yep. Let's end this, sign off, and we'll call it a night because everyone's been with us long enough.
Yeah, I have to go put my dog to sleep.
Literally.
But anyway, all right, that was it, guys. Thanks for everything. Yep. We've been on for an hour and a half. We were hoping to do an hour, so I'm surprised because we didn't have
babble.
We got your book open. We're going to get that cleaned and pressed. We're going to get that sent out. So we will have a CGC. So next live show, I'm sure we'll have a CGC submission going out. Yep. Hopefully we have books to unbox. Hopefully I can find a collection or 2.
Yeah.
Maybe you can, and I should just stop because you've had the last 2 good shows. I am going to do a video on the collection I looked at today, which we didn't get into. I'm going to do a room tour, and those are going to be over the next 2 weeks. I'll get those 2 videos up. That should get us into February. You will be at C2E2 doing commissions and whatnot. And if anybody is going to be at C2E2, I'm sure Ryan will do a pre-show commission.
Yeah, hit me up. Yeah, so, I got a few right now, so I could probably get at least 1 or 2 more in before the show starts.
That way you don't have to get them at the show.
Yeah, they're always better. They're always better pre-show commissions.
Always better. And that's for everybody, not just him. I will be on before. When is C2E2? During
end of February.
End of February during the comic swap
and first.
I'm going to try to make sure we're on again at least once or twice before the end of February because we do want to talk about C2E2.
Maybe like the week before. We'll shoot for like the week before.
Yeah, and then I'm doing the comic swap in Jersey with 3 Men in a Basement and all those guys from there. Tiva won't be there, but Lords of the Long Box, 3 Men in a Basement, they're all going to be there down in Jersey, and that should be fun. Rags, thanks for coming in. Aaron, good luck with that collection. Is there anything you want to add?
No, I'm good, man.
That's it. All right, we're done. Guys, thanks a lot. Remember to like and subscribe and add and all that.
All that stuff,
all that YouTube crap.
Follow, all that good stuff.
And keep an eye out because we will be doing some videos. I'll definitely have some videos out by the end of the weekend. Have a good night.
Yep.